Okay, welcome everyone. We're so excited that you could all join us today for this presentation of our newest hotel in Paris, which is so exciting for us to have this beautiful gem on the left bank. It's getting all kinds of buzz. So many people are interested in it, and from our first announcement that we sent out about the property, we have multiple bookings already, which is really exciting. Um, Not only are we excited to have the hotel, but because it's the new baby of Paris Story, which is, as you know, the Grand Hotel Powers, the Grand Hotel du Palais Royal. So the sister property now on the left bank. And with us today, we have the lovely Celine Ufra, who is going to present the property to us and share with you all of the history, the fine details. And so my God, this excited.
Yeah.
All of the fine details of the property. So if you will take it over, Salon, I am going to be standing in the background, and if you have any questions or comments, please type those into the chat or the Q&A field, either one, and we'll be monitoring those, and we will certainly address those, if not during the presentation, but at the end. Okay? So, Salon, you're on.
Thank you, Brad, and bonjour everyone. Thank you very much for attending our webinar about the Prince de Conti. I'm really excited to tell you everything about because it's our new baby. It has always been our dream, and I think that everyone in Paris is always dreaming about having a hotel on the left bank. So I'm really happy to tell you everything about today. So we're gonna start with a short video. So maybe some of you recognize the Grand Powers, the Grand Hôtel du Palais Royal in the video. So Prince de Conti is part of Paris Story, a totally different location. As I was mentioning before, we are in the heart of Saint-Germain-des-Prés on the left bank. To make it easy for you to really visualize where we are between the Pont des Arts and the Pont Neuf. So really 1 minute walk from the river scene. You can see it here. So from the street, you can see La Samaritaine on the other side. So very nice location for shopping. You are also between the Musée du Louvre and Musée d'Orsay. So perfect for the cultural side of Paris. And you are very close also to Notre Dame that reopened last year. So maybe some of your clients still didn't see it yet. I didn't see it yet, even if I'm in Paris. And it's Saint-Germain-des-Prés. So for the clients who really want to be like in the heart of Paris, have the typical Parisian life, a little bit as at the Grand Hôtel du Palais Royal, it's definitely where they have to stay. It's a lot of small streets, small restaurants, very nice bar, so an amazing location to stay. And what is also nice to know, but is not very famous yet, is that we are located just next to La Monnaie de Paris. So La Monnaie de Paris, it's the building like the oldest institution in France, and it's where we do the coins. So for example, we started to do all the French coins there. Now it's in another factory, but still some of them are done there. And it's also where they did the coins and the medals for the Olympic Games. So very historical building also, and historical neighborhood for the Prince de Conti. So a little bit of story about this property because there is really a lot to say. So first of all, it was really the dream of our owners to have a property on the left bank. They had one in the 8th arrondissement in the first, we have one a little bit further in the 16th, But Saint-Germain-des-Prés has always been their dream, and they were looking for this property for so many years, and they finally find it in 2023. And we closed it for 18 months before reopening it last December, so it's really brand new, and we really redone everything. So why is it named Prince de Conti? It's because it's the home of Prince de Conti, who was very famous at that time, at the 17th century. And it's also the person who introduced Molière, that you maybe know, I guess, to the royal court and really make him famous. So there is really a lot of history about the building, but also a lot of history related to the theater. So this hotel has been really done. It's a 4-star, but it has been done as a 5-star with a lot of materials and everything to remind the theatrical side of the story of the hotel between Prince de Conti and Molière. So on the left picture, you can see the lobby. It's very cozy. We didn't want to have like the regular hotel with the reception desk. We really wanted to have a home, so when the guests they arrive, they really sit. You can see like the keyboard in the back. It's a home. We have only 23 rooms, so it's very small, very cozy, and the goal is really for the guests to feel like they're home, as in all of our properties. On the right picture, you can see our honesty bar. So you go downstairs from the reception, and it's very cozy after a long day walking in Paris. The guests can just come back to the hotel, help themselves with a very nice drink, very casual, and just enjoy like a relaxing time in our lounge area. And here you have the breakfast room. So it's downstairs, just next to the honesty bar, but as you can see, it's natural daylight. So boutique hotel, 4-star, very intimate, but you have the daylight in all of our rooms. And this one has been really done as a Parisian restaurant, and also to remind a little bit of the big banquets we had and the big menu lunches we had in the past by the king. So as I was saying, we have 23 rooms. So I'm starting to show you the entry level. So the entry level, there are around 180 square feet. So I'm showing you the entry level so you can see how it looks like. But to be honest, it's not the first one I'm gonna recommend. I'm gonna recommend to book at least a deluxe room, but otherwise, most of them have the view on inner garden, which is very amazing because you are in the heart of Saint-Germain-des-Prés, and when you are on this terrace, you cannot hear any noise. You can just hear the birds. You don't have the feeling to be in Paris. So this is another entry level. So you see already two very different designs done totally differently, but a lot of colors, a lot of ornaments, different textures and materials to really make each room very unique. And this is the deluxe room. So it's really from this one I would recommend to book. And here in the back, you can see the view on the Monet de Paris, so the building I was mentioning before. So the Prince de Conti, it's really the view on this side of Paris. From some of the rooms, you can also see the Louvre Museum, so really the cultural side of the city. And the other thing really nice about the hotel is that most of the rooms can be connecting. So it's the perfect option for families also. If you have clients traveling for a long time or with young kids and they don't want to spend or they don't have the budget for like 5 guests, 6 guests in a 5-star hotel, I would definitely recommend the Prince de Conti. The connecting rooms are always guaranteed at time of booking, as in all our other hotels, up to 6 guests in total. Some of the suites can accommodate 4 guests also, so it's perfect for families. All the rooms can have twin beds. And if some of you already know the Grand Palace and Grand Hôtel du Palais Royal, you know that we always have a mascot for the kids in our hotels. And at the Prince de Conti, it's a small swan, very, very cute, named Plume. So really cute amenities for the kids to make everything perfect as usually. And this is, for example, one of our 1-bedroom suites, so 4 guests in total. All the couch can be in sofa bed. And this one has the view on the inner courtyard, so it's really cute. You have the view on the Versailles garden that we imaginated inside the hotel. All the bathroom fully in marble. as in our 5-star, so with diptyque amenities. We are the only property 4-star that has diptyque amenities, as we really wanted to do like in our 5-star. So what is really important to know also is that the hotel director of the Prince de Conti used to be at the Grand Powers, then she was in one of our other property before starting at the Prince de Conti during the renovation. So she knows perfectly how to have the perfect service for 5-star clients. And it's really the goal for the hotel, not to be like a regular 4-star, but really the top service. You have everything as in our other properties. They can also do like the concierge service. They can book you the Louvre, the tours, the restaurant, really everything. We have an amazing team at the Prince de Conti too. The other room categories I really wanted to mention is the duplex suites. So we have 2 of them that can be connecting. They are really cozy. I love them because you have this space, as you can see on the right picture, where you can sit and just like read a book, enjoy a glass of champagne. And upstairs you have the room. So what is important to know with this one is that the bathroom is downstairs. So I would recommend it for like for example, like a mother-daughter trip or a young couple, or a family with a young kid would sleep on the sofa bed on the right picture. And the second duplex suite is connecting and is exactly the same. And this is one of the other suites we have. I just love this one because you are at the 5th floor and you have, I don't know if you can really see it. I see it because I know, but on the window in the back, you have a terrace. So this suite here, you have the living room, in the back, the room, 2 bathrooms, one with bathtub, one with walk-in shower, and access to a terrace that is really private. And again, you have the view on the Monet de Paris. It's amazing for breakfast or just enjoy like room service after your first day in Paris if you don't want to go out again. We have the room service 24/7. Very French food. It's gonna be like the cheese platter, croque monsieur. You have like real dish also, but very French food compared to what we usually have in our Café 52 at the Grand Powers and Grand Hôtel du Palais Royal. And here you can see more the picture of the terrace. So these are all the room categories, very nice, colorful, amazing design. The first booking we had at the Prince de Conti from US advisor, we had amazing feedbacks because like clients always expect when they are in the 4-star to have like 4-star service, but now it's really more than that. And in our property, you will have amazing things. And if you are in Paris, let me know so you can also see the property, because I know sometimes we are like, no, I'm used to 5-star. My clients will always book for 5-star, but I had many site inspection already, and clients, advisor were really surprised and loved the hotel. So I'm sure you will love it too, and your clients too. So whenever you have a request or even if you have a doubt, always let us know because you will fall in love with the Prince de Conti for sure. And for your first bookings until end of March, we have a pay 3 stay 4 or a 25% discount on the second room booked. And as we are not part of Virtuoso or Signature Select, we have the Lush experiences amenities. So complimentary breakfast, early check-in, late checkout, upgrade upon availability, and always a very nice VIP welcome. And your welcome note, we can do everything for your clients. Always let Serene and I know what you need for them and to make their stay perfect. And just a small refresh if some of you needs the information about the 2 5-star we have. So it's the Grand Powers, Virtuoso and Serendipien members. So this one is really in the Golden Triangle. It's the first property the owners renovated in 2019. Very Parisian neighborhood, a very Parisian design, sorry, as we are in a very fancy neighborhood. So it's the property you need to book if your clients are asking for Eiffel Tower views, if they're asking for very spacious rooms for boutique hotels, because the entry level start at 23 square meters there. We have the restaurant, we have the spa, amazing concierge leader also, and guaranteed connecting rooms up to 6 guests. And the second property is the Grand Hôtel du Palais Royal that has just been fully renovated. We did the suites 2 years ago, but last year we completed all the superior, executive, junior suites. So now it's a brand new property, 1 minute walk from the Louvre. So on the other side of the river Seine, you have the Prince de Conti, and next to the Louvre, we have the Grand Hôtel du Palais Royal. which is also our Emily in Paris hotel. If for some of you it's easier to notice like this, it's where we have the Emily in Paris office. And there it's exactly the same services as at the Grand Powers. You have the connecting rooms guaranteed at time of booking, spacious rooms, a lot of one-bedroom suite options, really with the separate living room that are perfect for families, restaurant, concierge, clé d'or, everything. So between the properties, you will always have one for your clients. Again, if whenever you don't know which property recommend to which clients, like if it's a mother-daughter, which one you would recommend. If it's clients used to Paris, they just want to like have glass of wine, relax in good restaurants, things like this, always contact us and we'll be happy to give you the best option, the best rates. And also when you book in the GDS, let us know so you know we know your clients are coming. And this was all for Paris Story. So if you have any question, let us know.
Wonderful. Solan, thank you so much. We do have a couple of questions.
Yes.
Let's start with this. Can the beds in the superior or deluxe rooms be separated into two twin beds?
Yes, all the rooms at the Prince de Conti can have twin beds.
Wonderful. Okay. And then actually just a comment here from Beth Riley saying she saw it last week in person and it was adorable. She would not hesitate to book it. Thank you, Beth.
Yes,
We
thank
appreciate that.
you.
I'm so glad you
Thank
got to
you,
see
Beth.
it.
So
And
Beth is the best example. She really loved the property, even if at the beginning she was not sure of the 4 star.
yeah. Well, I think in general, particularly the boutique hotels on the left bank have also the 4-star rating, but they can be luxury for sure.
Exactly.
So again, can you state the dates for the pay two stay three offer?
So pay to stay free and the family promotion with the 25% discount are until end of March. But again, it's the same for our 5 star. Whenever, like, if there is a specific budget, even if there is no promotion, we always try to match the budget. We always try to do our maximum. So let us know whenever you need it.
Okay. And then you mentioned a 24-hour room service. Is this correct? And what is the cuisine?
So yeah, 24/7 room service. So you can have also the breakfast in the room if you want. And the cuisine, it's very French. It's gonna be like the typical French food. We're gonna have like croque monsieur, cheese platter, mousse au
Oh,
chocolat for
please.
dessert. It's real dishes, not only tapas, but French.
Okay. And then our last, two more questions. One, for families, which specifically are the room categories you would suggest that are connecting for families with young children?
So you can have 2 duplex suites, but for 2 young children, if they want 2 rooms, I would recommend to book 2 deluxe rooms that can be connecting. Or if they don't want to book 2 rooms, as the suites are really spacious and you have like a door between the living room and the bedroom, I would recommend to book a suite. So everyone has his own space, but you are in the same room. And even if the rooms are not connecting, like, and the children are 13 years old, they can stay in their own rooms. We have like 3 rooms per floor maximum. So it's very easy for us to have all the family at the same floor, even without the connecting options.
Right. Oh, that's a great option. Yeah. The last thing is, can you give us an idea of rate ranges?
So
Sorry, the
like for
prices.
mid-season, for the entry level, you would start around 400. And
Wow.
for example, for one of the suite options, the one for the 4 guests for a family, you would be around 700. Mid-season.
Okay.
In very, very high season, like June, you can be at 900, and low season, you can be at 500. So gives you
Okay.
an idea.
Perfect. Perfect. And after booking, do we email you in reference to Lush amenities?
Yes, exactly. You can email us directly. You can email us with Lush. You can send them to Lush. But we'll always apply them. And after, at some point, we'll always notice who is booking in contact with Lush. So it will be automatically applied.
More questions coming in here. So, One advisor says, I have a guest booked at the Saint-André-des-Arts. Can you compare your hotel with that, please? They want to be near the Rue Daphne. I'm sorry,
Dauphine.
my French.
No, perfect. So to be
Thank
honest,
you.
it's really the Saint-André-des-Arts is one side of the street, Rue Dauphine, and we are on the other side. Saint-André-des-Arts has been also redone. It's a very nice property. But I think if they want something very intimate, really like they feel at home, we have amazing surface, we have this garden amazing. I think they would love the Prince de Conti. I don't know if it's a couple or family. But whatever, it would be a great option. And I think if you want to try with us your first booking at the Prince de Conti, I'm sure the clients will love it. And but the location is the same, to be honest. Just like they're on one side and we are on the other side. So compared to the location, we are the same distance from the Rue Dauphine.
And Bob, I'm sure that Salam would be happy to answer your question in more detail if you have more details for her. That would be great. We'll put you in touch with her directly.
Yes.
And the last question is, would we book direct on the hotel website, or is there a better way to book? So, what is the GDS provider as well?
So we are on all the GDS. We are with Navarino, so we are on all the GDS. You can find us. To be honest, the best is always to send us an email. So you can always give us the more information about the clients, and we will give you the best option. Because sometimes online you are maybe a little bit confused about what would be the best option. So send us an email always, and even if you book on the website, let us know, and we'll let you know if it's the best option. But sometimes with the time change and everything, it's easier to do it directly on the website. But always contact us, and we are on the GDS, so you will find us.
And what is the GDS code?
I can send that to you. Sorry, Brad, I don't have it in mind.
Okay, okay. I don't either, and that's something actually we haven't even talked about yet. So I was
I
just wondering,
just
is that
received the
something?
information yesterday because I asked for it, but
Uh,
sorry, I don't have it in mind.
okay, okay. So I think it actually might even be to be determined. It might be changing soon. So wonderful. So and that is the last question. So unless anybody has anything more, we just want to say thank you on behalf of Lush and all our team here. This is a magnificent property. I can tell you, um, I think Angel saw it in person just
Yes.
recently, right before the opening. Is that correct? Yeah, she
Yes.
did.
Christina saw it
Yeah,
during the full
and so
renovation and she wanted it as renovated.
exactly, exactly. So we're so excited to have this property, and as I said before, it's getting a lot of great buzz. We've had the first few guests staying there, and it's been a 12 out of 10. It's been amazing. So I'm sure your guests who are looking for that unique left bank experience will absolutely love the Prince de Conti. In the meantime, wishing you all a great week. And for those of you in the cold areas of the country, stay warm. Giuseppe and I are here tucked away in the Dominican Republic for a while. So, fortunately for you, we're having great 80-degree weather here. We'll send you some pictures by the pool later. But have a great week. And Salan, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you, everyone. And let us know when you are in Paris and contact us should you have any question about the Prince de Conti. Thank you
Perfect.
very much.
Thank you.